The Detroit Pistons finally win a game against the Phoenix Suns after losing 3 in a row. They beat the Phoenix Suns 112-95. Let me tell you something. I'm not satisfied. I'm not. This is a team that obviously we know what they can do. They're a really good team. They're a special team, but they're not showing up at all. They're not. This team is the Detroit Pistons are a very inconsistent team overall. Overall, guys individually show up pretty much whenever they want to show up. Not saying that they do that on purpose. I'm just saying this just so happens to be what it is. Drummond finally had a good game. 18 points, 18 rebounds. Reggie, he had an okay game. He had 14 points. Caldwell Pope shows up. 23 points, hit 5 threes. Marcus Morris, 16 points. Tobias Harris, he probably had like 8 points. So we played decent. Everybody played good, overall average. But the thing is, why are we struggling against the Phoenix Suns? Not taking anything away from the Phoenix Suns, but why are we struggling against them? The first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, they stayed in the game with us. They were even leading. And finally, in the fourth quarter, we break away. We break away. And we take over the game. And they were banged up. The Phoenix Suns were banged up. They didn't have all their players. Which gets to my point. We have the Nets, the Bulls, the Magic, and the Knicks coming up. 4 games all the way. All the way games. These are very important games because you have Miami and the Milwaukee Bucks right there trying to take a spot, and the Pistons might mess around and miss the playoffs. On some real, they might miss the playoffs. And this is unreal. We know that the Pistons are a top 5 team in the East, and they're not playing like it. It really concerns me. It really concerns me. It might be chemistry. It might be players. Who knows? It might be coaching. But all I know is right now, and obviously the whole world knows this, they are playing like an inconsistent team. Horrible. So I look forward to these games because these are must-win games. It's crunch time now, and these games the Nets are not a contender team. The Bulls are not anymore. They sat Dwayne Wade down. He's out for the season. The Magic, they're not going to make the playoffs. They're done for. And the Knicks definitely aren't making the playoffs. So we should be able to win all these games. But I question. Usually, when you know your team's going to win, you can be like, we got it. This is a guaranteed win. You say that about teams like the Golden State Warriors, Cleveland, Toronto this year, the Wizards this year, Boston. You say that about those type of teams. But you can't say that about the Pistons. You can't. And I want to say that they're going to win these games, but they're not. They're not. Not saying that they're not. I'm saying that there's no guaranteed chance that they have that win in the bag. So I'm the biggest Detroit fan you'll ever meet. Ever. I'm also the realest one too. So you're listening to Detroit Sports World. My name is Maurice Lewis. You can follow me on Twitter, DET Sports World. Y'all have a good one.